This is Tom Holland for Field Target Tech. Today I'm here at my range. It is March something. I believe it's March 12th. I got my brand new Thomas here over the winter. I'm going to be sighting it in. I got some preliminary sight settings for it. I got my collars 10 to 50 field target sitting on top, which has been ranging and working very, very nicely. I'm going to start taking a few shots out of it here, and I want to showcase something that on the Thomas here is a relatively new thing that Mike Nitch has incorporated into this gun as of recently. He held on to this for an extra few weeks just to get this done and some other things, some valve updates and stuff like that. I just want to thank him for helping me tune this, get the velocity proper, and shooting really, really well. I still got a little work to do with it. It's going to be my backup for the moment until I get the thing 100% dialed in. I'm very, very pleased with it and how everything works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera for a second, and I'm going to zoom it in on the breech section and walk you guys through this new device. He's had it on for a few months now, but to some of the older guys that have Thomases, they might not have seen this yet. So I'm going to zoom the camera in on this and show you guys exactly what this thing does. Okay guys, I am back. This is the breech of a Thomas FT field target. His bench rest guns work the same exact way. First thing you do is you open up the gate to expose your breech of the barrel. And you can see there's a little pin here which stops the gate from going too far. It aligns up the transfer port that he has in the front of this with the barrel to shoot the air down the barrel. So we're going to take a JSB 8.44 and we're going to put it in the barrel. Now normally before you would close the gate, charge it and take the shot. Now he's got this little device here, and as you can see there's a set screw here in the back where you can adjust the depth of the seating of that. So you can make it just go in just a little bit and stop, or the way I have this adjusted right now, it pushes it in at a decent distance, the way I just did that. So now to facilitate the shot, we close the breech, we charge the handle, and we are good to go. And he's got a match trigger on this, and we just go and we take the shot. So that's all there is to it, and I'll walk you through it again. Just open the breech, insert a pellet into the breech, seat pellet, close the breech, charge the handle, take the shot. So basically that's all there is to this. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit as I get from behind the camera. I have a collars 10 to 50 field target with a slightly smaller top wheel than the standard product that's given. This is a Roan Engineering top wheel, and it works extremely well. And you can see the scope and my barrel. And this is a shrouded version of Mike's barrels He he'll make them whatever way you would like. I have a lot of attachments to put onto this. As you can see, I have an Anschutz butt hook on the end, which is not going to stay on there. That's for my crossbow, actually. So we're going to be removing that. We're going to put a different unit on there. I'm going to make a homemade type thing in the next week or so, just to get something a little solid. I'm not feeling too confident with that one that's on there. But as you can see, it's a nice little rig. And we're going to sight this thing in, and we're going to be back a little later because I'm going to be shooting some slugs through this little beauty right here, my 1720T with a 3 to 12 leapers scope on it. So we're going to be shooting some slugs out of this at field target pistol distances, and it should be doing very well with that. So stick around and I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, welcome back. TM1000 is all sighted in. I'm going to show you guys some maybe plinking shots and long range stuff a little bit later. But I'm going to be tuning this thing and playing with this for a little bit. I have a small tank coming to bolt onto this because this is not regulated. And what I am going to do is that small tank is going to be regulated to 1800 psi. So being that this won't be regulated, it will be regulated through the bottle. So this thing will run all the time at 1800 psi until the bottle goes lower than the regulator that it's attached to. So that's going to be a work in progress. So I'm going to tune this at 1800 psi at my distances, and we'll go from there. Just a little bit of a heads up, I've been kind of busy recently, and now I have some allotted time to get things done for you guys that you want it done. Starting April 1st, April Fool's Day, I will be offering sampler packs of my slugs. I will have a sampler pack of a 2S nose with a flat base, hollow point in 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and 21 grains. And there'll be 40 of each of those in a pack. So if anyone's interested in those, contact me through my website. It's the same as this. It's fieldtargettech, all in one word.com. I'm also offering those same weights in a 2S nose that's a solid point. It's a small flat point. It's not a hollow point, so that'll change the balance a little bit, and those will be offered in those same weights: 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and 21 grains. And again, there'll be 40 of each of those in the pack. So if anyone's interested in those, they'll be available on April 1st, and I will put a notice up on my website for that. So we're going to do a little bit of tinkering, a little bit more with this. I'm going to tune this to shoot a little bit hotter than what it is, and afterwards I'll show you some plinking shots with all the guns combined. I just wanted to get everything sighted in. It's a brisk wind here, and I'm absolutely freezing because I'm not a cold weather person. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, we are back again. We're going to take my little rat here, and we're going to go out to 35 yards, and we're going to take some of my 15 grain slugs and see what kind of damage we can do to this little guy. It's a bit brisk windy. It's not going to be a nail driver type of a day. I'm going to put this down right here and put it over where I can see it. Okay guys, I'm going to pull the zoom out a little bit. But, whoops, we'll readjust the camera here for a minute. And as you can see, compared to my hand, that is a nice group for about 20 shots or so with an air pistol from back there. That's 35 yards, which is our maximum pistol distance. So I'm going to say that it's shooting rather well with those. Those are my 15 grain slugs. The 20 grain rebated bow tail ones did not fare out too well in the pistol, which is an odd thing, but there you go. And as I got paint all over my hands, and these are the slugs. So this is what we shot this target with. You know, a whole bucket of them here. And this is what we'll be using for the Carolina shoot out of my 1720T. So again guys, that's going to be it. Turn the camera to me for once. That's going to be it for me for today. I am absolutely freezing. I got to get out of here. I got to just get one more distance or two more distances for my TM1000 and I'm good to go. So hopefully we'll fare out too well. We'll fare out okay when it comes down to the Carolina Classic. First one of the year. I haven't got a lot of trigger time, so my hopes aren't too high. I just want to have a good showing and everything. So I'll be using the TM1000 as my main gun. The backup is going to be the Thomas in case something happens to it, because they're talking rain for both days. So we shall see what happens with that. Again, if anyone's interested in the slugs, come April 1st. I will be offering those sampler packs, and you can see them at targettech.com. All one word, spelled the same way, 2 T's, Target Tech, back to back, capital F in the beginning. So you guys check that out. You can send me an email through the website if anyone is interested in those. So until next time, this is Tom Holland for Field Target Tech. Okay guys, I was going to show you guys some groups with the Thomas at distance and the TM1000. It's just too cold out here. I gotta leave, but it is what it is. I'm very pleased with the way everything's shooting. Everything's zeroed in, everything's sighted in. So if anyone, I advise you guys, if you're still interested in slugs, check out my website at targettech.com, and come April 1st, April Fool's Day, I will be putting out those sampler packs that I described before. So if you want to jump on the wagon, get your orders in. There'll be 40 of each of those weights from 11 all the way to 21 grains, both hollow point and flat point. So other than that, I'll be able to shoot some fun stuff down in North Carolina. We have an MP5 fully auto that I'll be able to indulge in for a few rounds. So it is what it is for the day. I'm pleased. I haven't worked with this really enough for what I really want to do with it. It's shooting excellent. I gotta sort some pellets and give it some good food. Try a few more brands also with it. Other than that, wraps up today's festivities. This is Tom Holland for Field Target Tech.